Good evening everyone. Today I'm wearing a hat because guess what? We just surpassed 50 subscribers, which is pretty cool. I'm trying to be very still because the string on this hat broke, and if I make any sudden movements it will fall. But wow, that's pretty cool. This channel was never meant to have videos on it. I used to use it just as a normal, channel just to watch things on. And all of a sudden I decided, I wanted to post a video. I'll get to that in a bit, and then I started really getting interested into editing edits. So I started doing edits, and I've been doing edits for probably about 3 years now. I only really got into this channel properly, I'd say, a year or two ago, but oh my gosh. So it just feels really weird that there's 50 people out there who like watching my videos because I make videos for me. I like to see my improvements, and it's cool that people are coming along for the ride because obviously my videos are nowhere near perfect now, so I wonder what they'll be like, next year or the year after, or the year after that, The way I edit my videos, it's changed a lot over the decades. Now I use Power Director. You can see the watermark of it in the corner of some of my videos, but you probably can see it here. But it's the best editor I've ever used because I'm only used to editing on my phone, so that's the only one I really use. But I also use UCut to crop out the watermark in my edits, so they look a little more professional, a little more clean. I used to not do it, but then I realised I probably should. And I use it to just refine it as well, add a few more bits and bobs. So I thought it might be interesting to look back over my videos throughout the years and see how far I've come, because it just feels really weird that there is just 50 people that like to watch my videos, because before it was just like one, and it took a long time for me to get any subscribers really. I was on like 20 for a while, but even 20 to me is a lot. So thank you everyone who subscribed, first off, and let's get into it. So I'm going to be reacting now to my first video. Now this is the first video I've ever uploaded to my channel. It was completely on a whim. Like I said, I never really thought of uploading on this channel before. My oldest video is Every Time Ryland Says Ew at the Queen Mary. It has 941 views, and it was uploaded 2 years ago. 2 years ago. I thought everything was a bit earlier than that. So this video was basically because I watched the Shane Dawson video and I just realised Ryland said ew a lot, and so I put it in a compilation. It's not like anything spectacular.
I wanna taste history. Ew. I'm not sure.
So it's just 29 seconds of a grown man saying ew. This was uploaded on the 23rd of February 2018. Damn, I swear I did things earlier than that. It seems like ages ago now. Damn, it was only 2 years ago. That was my first video. Nothing spectacular, obviously. I wasn't trying to be a big time YouTuber, but that video really took off just because, Shane Dawson's pretty popular. Next up is my first edit. Now this was made again 2 years ago. It has 188 views. It's called Listen to Your Own Heart, a Goldbergs edit. I love the show Goldbergs. If you've never seen it, you should watch it. It's like based on this family in the 80s. It's kind of true, but I think a lot of it is just very exaggerated to make it entertaining. But it's this dude like telling his story of when he was a kid in the 80s. This has equal likes to dislikes. Fair enough. So this is very unprofessional, this edit. It's very, you can see the screen recorder thing in the corner, and the music is very loud in the background of the characters talking. So the story of this, because it was the first edit I'd ever done, I didn't know how to edit, what to use. I used the editor that was already on my phone. I had a Samsung S6 Edge at the time, very fancy, but the editor was not fancy. It was terrible as far as editors go, because you couldn't layer things. It was only, you could have one thing and then one bit of music and that was it, and you couldn't like move anything around. You could only kind of cut bits and then make it quiet. So yeah, and it isn't timed with the music really. I mean, some bits are, but it wasn't deliberate. I just kind of watched back and was like, wow, that's timed with the music. I didn't even mean to do that. But considering this is my first edit, I will say it's not the worst thing in the world. You know, it's kind of weird. Let's see one.
When you're passionate about something, you can do anything.
Yeah, so that's the thing as well. I didn't keep that dialogue, and so it looks weird because she's just mouthing nothing that's coming out. I've learned not to do that. So this is kind of some top tips you're learning with me today. Just stuff that I was learning on my way to editing. I'm nowhere near perfect, but you know, if you're getting into editing, one of my tips is do not add a clip of someone who's talking but you're not going to use the audio for. So if someone is talking, make sure you're actually going to use the audio of what they're saying, because otherwise it just looks weird and it's like, why are they mouthing? You know, it just doesn't really flow as well and it just looks a bit off. So that's my top tip of today. You're gonna see.
You can do anything.
It would have been a lot better if I just kept that audio in. Excuse me. That looks weird. I should have just kept that audio in.
It's hard to watch someone you care about hurt, but every once in a while, love can turn around and surprise you. Murray. I always will be, but I realize sometimes we're stubborn. Sometimes we get so caught up in ourselves that we forget to look out for each other.
I like that bit. I think some of these bits are good. I feel like I could re-edit this. Would you like to see a re-edit of this? Let me know. Especially if you like Goldberg's as well. I haven't watched Goldberg's in a while, but because this is a very sweet edit, you know, you could see what I was going for. You could see I was trying, but I just didn't really know. Yeah, you can't really hear that bit. I feel like that's another thing, right? Make sure that the audio you're using isn't too quiet, so the music just, you know, muddles it and you can't actually hear what they're saying. So make sure that the audio is louder than the music. That's something I still struggle with sometimes because I can only find clips that can't go any louder. And so for clips that I want to use, I never really download the videos. I've only learnt now how to do that thanks to a comment. Thank you. But I used to just kind of screen record little bits as well just to save space, because I do everything on my phone because my laptop is slow, very slow, and my MacBook I can't really edit on because I won't get into it, but I think if I ever get iMovie on my MacBook, I think maybe the quality of my videos would go up a bit. I'd have to learn how to use it properly because I'm just very used to editing on my phone at this point, and it's just easiest for me. But you know, perhaps someday, you know, that would be nice. I really want to make sure my videos are as quality as possible. So this is my first edit. Nothing too special. It's really cute. I like the ending.
Thanks for being such a good friend. Always.
Oh. Yeah, quite cute. You could see what I was going for, you know, and so I don't think it's too bad. Now, my first Doctor Who edit. This is something else, good God. As you can see, it's 49 seconds long. Basically like an Instagram edit length. It's called You Don't Need to Run, Amy x Rory Doctor Who. Okay, so basically it was inspired by Angels Take Manhattan, and I really like that episode. It's really good, and it makes me cry, so, you know, uh, we don't talk about that. It's got 50 views. It has equal likes to dislikes as per usual. What did I write? A little edit I spent a lot of time on. It can definitely be improved, but I hope you like what I was able to do. That's quite nice. Yeah, my first Doctor Who edit. This is my third edit ever. So, obviously, I don't think it's too bad. Now, like I said, I edit things on my phone. I've just gotten used to it, but I edited this. Oh god, I think I started editing this actually on my laptop and then I gave up on it because it was so slow. So slow. So then I transferred the files onto my phone and then just finished it on there, but I think it was the same Samsung editor that I'd done with my first edit, so I didn't have a lot to choose from. Like there's no transitions on there, no, like there's limited effects, can't layer things. It was just like really hard because I was so limited. I knew that I could probably do better, but I was so limited with my resources until I found like I said, Power Director, which is really good. You have to pay to get rid of the watermark, that's why it's still there. But one day, hopefully, maybe, if I ever get an income out of YouTube, which I kind of doubt, but, you know, it'd be cool. I didn't start this channel to make money, but it would be nice, because then I could increase the quality of my videos. So, let's watch this. It's quite good. Quite good. Obviously, that's the issue. I still included the bit where Rory was like talking, but didn't include the audio, so it looks a bit off. There's not really any audio in this, I don't think, because like I said, I couldn't layer things. You could see what I was going for. I was really proud of this run bit because I couldn't time it properly on the editor. Yeah, that bit's it off. I couldn't crop in the editor as well, so that was not good. Obviously, if I did that again, I'd just crop it all out. So I should do a re-edit of this again. I quite like that though. I think because it goes with the music, goes with the beat. That's what I like doing in edits. That's what I like doing in edits. I like to make sure it goes with the beat or whatever. For the last couple edits I've been doing, I've used royalty-free music just because I couldn't find. Usually I get my inspiration from music, so I'll be listening to my playlist on Spotify and I'll hear a song and be like, oh, that'd be perfect for this, or like, so I get my ideas from songs. But with my last two edits, I just thought of the idea before the song, so it made it really hard to think of what song to do. So I just thought, oh, royalty-free music, you know, that's like the go-to if you can't think of a song that you actually want to use. So yeah, I don't think that's too bad actually. It's only 49 seconds, but it's not too bad. I don't think it's too shabby, you know. So let's look actually at my latest edit to compare. My latest edit is Just a Passenger Martha Jones Doctor Who edit. I love Martha. I'm not gonna lie, I have a bit of a crush on Martha. Just a little bit. Okay, I have quite a big crush on Martha. She's amazing. Okay, let's see. Okay, so to edit this, like I said, I used PowerDirector, but I used UCut, a different app, to crop out the watermark. I didn't add anything to this because I kind of forgot. With my edits, I used to do them all in one night, but then I started not doing that because I realised that the quality is better if you know, spend longer on it. But for this, I think I did it all in one day, which I haven't done in a long time, and I don't recommend doing that. But I felt really like inclined to do it, and I like to finish things in one day because I know that I'll put off doing it otherwise. And I pretty much don't have anything else to do these days, so it's something for me to do. And I thought, you know, people might appreciate it too if I upload it as soon as I can. So I didn't add any After Effects. I think maybe I should have, but I think it's fine the way it is. Fine. Let's see. I always kind of get messed up with transitions. I think that's one of my hardest things, is to know what transition to put, because sometimes I have an idea and then it doesn't really translate as well, and then it's too late. I've uploaded it and then I'm like, oh. Like, I don't see it until after and I'm like, oh. I always watch my videos before I upload them to make sure, you know, they're fine, but sometimes I'll just realise then, oh, I should have not done that, or, you know. Which is why, kids, you should never upload videos the same day that you make them. Well, edits anyway. I feel like other kind of videos are fine, but when you want to make something that's, like, you know, top notch, you spend longer on it.
It's my pleasure, Mrs. Smith. You just want that thing, did it? It'll kill you. I don't care. I have to go. I'm not leaving.
Martha's so amazing, sorry. She is. I like this because I chose this song basically because it's very fast paced with all the like drums, like the, which I really like. I like editing things, like I said, in beat with the song. So I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to do that. I was like, yes, I can't wait. So it's exactly what I did. That's one of my favourite bits of Martha. This is getting a bit off course a second, but I really didn't like that woman. Like, I know, like, obviously she was racist because of the time, you know, it was based, and, you know, a lot of people back then were very racist. It was just the way they were brought up. It was just, you know, the way it was. But I still really didn't like her. She was just so annoying. I don't know. She was just really annoying. I didn't feel sorry for her at the end when the doctor had to come back. I really didn't feel sorry for her. Am I heartless? Probably. I don't. Sometimes I feel really bad for some people, and then other times I'm just like, everyone feels sorry for them, and I'm just like, why? You know, I don't like it. I don't. But yeah, I like when it goes quite fast.
He's just everything to me, and he doesn't even know anyone. Looks like nothing to me. I'm trying to help him. Don't argue with me, Doctor. Do it. Now!
I feel like then I should have kind of tried to make the now kind of overlap into the next clip a little bit, because it sounds like she was cut off a bit.
You did it, Mom.
Oh, Joan, you're a star.
I told a story, that's all. No repeats, just words.
God damn. Martha Jones, you know, the woman who faced up to a Dalek. God damn. I like the end of this. I like that it goes really fast.
Thank you. I spent a lot of time with you thinking I was second best, but you know what? I am good.
Jones, you saved the world.
Yes, Yes, I did.
Well, you're just a possibility.
I'm Dr. Martha Jones. Who the hell are you?
Yeah, I like that bit. The way, like, it has a bunch of clips just all together, and then I love the way it ends just because she's Martha Jones. She is Martha Jones. One of my all-time favourite companions, if not the best companion in my eyes. I don't know, I love a lot of companions. To be honest, I don't think I dislike any companion, except from Rose. Sorry. I don't really like Rose. But yeah, so there's a lot in there that I like, but then there's a lot in there that I feel like I could still improve on. So next we're gonna be reacting to my first reaction. Wow, reacting to my reaction. Here it is, here I am. Oof. You know, watching back videos of yourself is always cringy, isn't it? Here I am, looking as dapper as ever. I think the thumbnail's decent. By the way, I make my thumbnails on PixArt, which is another app. I just do everything on apps. It's very intuitive, very nice. You have to pay for like a premium version, but like I said, I'm kind of broke. So if I ever make money on this, then my thumbnails could probably be improved a lot. Here I am.
Hey guys, so I have a confession to make.
What is it, Savi?
I've never watched Torchwood
Oh,
ever, but I thought that might be interesting to watch my first.
damn, I'm so slow. It's really slow paced. Now I'm just like, hey guys, we're watching this. Okay, let's get into it. But there, I'm just like, right. So I'm gonna watch this video, like,
For free.
speed it up.
But we're starting on number 1, so
Really? We're starting on number 1. Damn. I thought we were gonna start on episode 5 of series 2. God.
it says you have to tick a box saying.
Oh, just get into it, Safi. My God. I'm getting annoyed at myself. Sorry. It's my first reaction, so I should be kind to myself.
Sorry, I'm just looking for someone.
I've seen them. The Weevils. I know them at least.
Yeah.
That's not allowed on YouTube.
It's not bad, but you could tell a lot that I was trying to get into it. This was the first video, well, not the first ever video that I've shown my face, but the first video in a while that I'd shown my face. I think I did one back a couple of years ago, but this was the first proper one. And so I wanted to make a good impression. By the way, yes, I'm wearing my Captain America pajama trousers because you can't see my legs, but now I've just been exposed. Oh, I should edit this part out, but I won't. Yeah, so it's not bad. It's not bad. It's a nice face. I didn't really get the lighting properly. It gets darker as you go in. Like, see how light it is here. And then by the end of it, it's so dark. Yeah, I didn't put my light on. Now I put my light on. I also have another light down there, which reflects on my face, makes it less flat. I don't know. I'm a 2D person to you, but in real life I am actually 3D, if you didn't know. Yeah, so I don't have the window open usually if it's light outside, otherwise I won't because there's no point because it's dark. So I don't want people to see my business. Well, I don't really care, to be honest. I don't care, I don't speak to any of my neighbours. Except, no, next door, I speak to next door. He's a nice old man. Anyway. Yeah, so I was just kind of getting into it, so not much really to react to. It's decent. It's a decent first reaction, I think, and for what it's worth, I think it's not too bad because I wasn't used to, you know, filming myself properly. I hadn't done it in a long time, so it just felt like, oh. But let's react to my favourite reaction. My favourite reaction would probably be Countryside. I like that reaction because I don't know, it's probably my longest reaction 25 minutes, quite a long time for a reaction. It's around the same time as my ranking video actually. It's longer than my ranking video. I really like this video because I spent a long time on it. I spent a while editing it and I like the way it turned out. I think it's pretty neat, pretty funny. So that's why I think it's my best one, and it's a good episode as well. Let's see.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a wonderful day so far. Sorry, I'm so tired.
That was a good day as well, actually. I think I just have fond memories because it was a nice day and it was, and it was very warm. And I went outside in the garden and I was knackered, and I just thought, hey, what the hell? I'm gonna make a reaction video, and it turned out to be one of my best. I think, in my opinion. You know, you might disagree. You might think, oh, Sally, that's crap. That's absolute rubbish. But I think it's pretty good.
What is going on? Oh, I'm getting chills. I think I'm just a bit cold.
My face. Okay. I think one of my favourite things that I've ever put in a video is where's the face of Bo edit? Oh my god. I know, it just tickles me. I was in a pretty good mood when I made it, so I think I just have fond memories of it because of that. But I hope you enjoy it. I think, you know, if you want to watch any of my reactions and you've seen Torchwood, watch my Countryside reaction. It's a cozy time as well, I think, because it's a longer video. So it's just nice to sit down, I think, and watch a longer video. So if you want to watch one, watch my Countryside reaction. I like it, you know, I'll say I like it. Now let's react to my latest reaction. See how much I've changed from my first one as well. My latest one is Sleeper. It's a good one.
Good evening, everyone. Today I'm wearing a hat because I have bad hair. And today
I did have bad hair. It dried really awkwardly. Today is okay. Sorry. Yeah. In my videos I always mess with my hair because, you know. Yeah, I think this is not a bad reaction actually. I think it's
not acceptable. I will actually
yeah, me and Gwen have a very love-hate relationship. Actually, you know what? Another thing that I'm gonna say about my reactions, I may soon be having guests on my reactions. Nobody, like, you know, I say that like I'm getting celebrities on, but I might have other people on my reactions. It depends. I may or may not. Obviously I can't right now because of the whole social distancing thing. I'm abiding by the rules, don't worry. I hope you are too. But I'm gonna have other people, hopefully, to join in with my reactions. I'm not sure when or if yet, definitely, but I'm hoping to. So look out for that. It might be fun to have other people join on the show. I'll call it a show. That's all I'm gonna say for now, but I think it'll be fun. I've asked them, but it's very undecided because they haven't watched the show yet. I've just told them to watch it and then they're like, okay. So it depends if they watch it and you know, when I'm gonna see them or whatever. I don't think this is a bad reaction. I think it's fine. I think it's good. Yeah, nothing much really to say. Oh yeah, it took me a whole series to realise there's no happy endings in Torchwood. I don't know why. I just always have to think so optimistically. But now I've just realised, I've just learnt Torchwood bad. Not that it's bad, Torchwood is great. Torchwood endings are bad. No, that makes it sound like I'm saying they're bad. There's no happy endings in Torchwood, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm an English student. I think it's a decent reaction really. The thing I think I struggle with most is trying to put all my ideas together at the end. Because I'm very out of it usually. So that's why I think my ranking video was good, because I got to like properly list down what I thought, and that video took me a long time to do, but I'm quite proud of how it turned out. So if you've seen series 1, you know, check out my ranking video if you have the time. Now, last but least, English student. I was born and raised in the UK. Okay. I can speak English. Last but not least, I'm gonna be showing you my favourite videos. Yeah, something a bit different. This all depends. First I'm gonna be showing you my, I think, best edited video, in my opinion. You know, feel free to disagree, tell me, you know, what you think, but my most popular video is my 13th Doctor tribute video, but my favourite video is actually my third most popular. Damn, didn't realise that. My thank you one is very popular. I don't know why, I don't really like it. But I really like my Sacha Dhawan one. I think it's good. Get Her Out of Me. I love the song. I was inspired by the song. It's by Poppy. Check her music out. She's amazing. Non-sponsor. I just love her music. A lot of it is very samey, but it sounds good, so it doesn't bother me. So yeah, this is my favourite edit.
See why I'm angry? And a little piece of you is in me. All I am is somehow because of you. Believe me when I say I cannot bear them.
I really like it because the thing is, I edited it all on PowerDirector, and I was like, wow, this isn't too bad. But then I went on YouCut, and like I said, I crop out the watermark on there. But I decided to mess around with some other like filters and effects, and I really like how this turned out, because I managed to, I think, really convey his psycho ways, like the way this kind of went. Yeah, it goes like that. I like that bit. I think it's well edited. I think it's probably my most well edited. I think my favourite part is... Ooh. That bit. Oh, and this bit's not too bad. I like it. I think it's good. I don't really have a lot of, you know, a lot of time I look at over my edits, I'm like, oh, I should have done that, I could have done that. But this one, I feel like I genuinely can't really say much, like, to criticise about it. I don't think it's perfect, don't, you know, by no means. The day I do a perfect edit is the day that I'll, you know, I don't want that day to come, because then it becomes boring, then it becomes like, oh, it's fine, I've already achieved the perfect edit, you know? So that's why I continue to make edits, because I like to always improve and try and one-up myself. Sometimes I don't feel like I've made a better edit since I made this. But, you know, always learning. I like this bit at the end too. Just the way it kind of flashes. So I recommend watching that edit if you like Doctor Who. Yeah, I hope you do if you're watching my channel. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good edit, really. I will admit, I think it's a good edit by myself. Okay, what other edits of mine do I like? Let's have a look. I think Memories isn't too bad. I don't react to it right now though. Okay. In My Blood, it's a wolf blood edit, so you might not know the show. It was a CBBC show that aired from 2012 to 2017. Correct me if I'm wrong. I used to watch it. I think I watched the first season and then I kind of got out of it as I went into high school. But I loved this show, and I was going through a very hard time. This was about 4 months ago. I was going through a very hard time personally, and like I felt like the worst I've ever felt. And I started rewatching Wolf Blood, and it really helped me. And the song used in this edit is by Shawn Mendes. I think it's a cover. I think I didn't actually use his one. I like this edit because it's special. This edit isn't meant to be the best edit I've ever done. I didn't want to one-up myself. I just wanted to make a Wolf Blood edit. I did this all in one night, a few hours work, and for what it's worth, I really like it because it just means a lot to me, personally, and I think it's not a bad edit either.
What are you doing?
It's alright.
Get out!
Just breathe.
Hands to get out!
Sometimes I feel like giving.
Let's see your drawing video. Yeah, that's brilliant.
It isn't in my blood.
What's that got to do with family? That's just
Yeah,
stupid.
it just means a lot to me, really, personally. If you don't like it, that's fine.
Sometimes I feel like giving. No medicine is strong enough. Someone help me.
Offer help. Counselling, whistling,
No, really help.
better. You know what I am? What turn into that is better.
You should watch Wolf Blood. It's pretty good. They did like a kind of soft reboot after series 3, so only the first 3 series on iPlayer, the rest are on YouTube. You can find them. I'm starting to watch them now for the first time. But yeah, so I definitely recommend series 1 to 3. Don't know what series 4 and 5 are like yet, but it's a very good show, and that edit just means a lot to me. Let's see. Better days will come. I'm a big fan of PewDiePie. I mean, it's not anything special considering, I mean, how many other people in the world are big fans of PewDiePie as well. But he's helped me through a lot as well, and I was going through a bad time at this point as well in my life. This was 7 months ago. So yeah, I made this edit to help me, and that's what I think editing is good for. A lot of times if you're feeling sad, you can make edits and it'll really help you. It like kind of distracts you, but also you can kind of put your pain into something more productive or something, turn it into something good, really. So I strongly recommend if you're feeling upset, get into editing or something like that. I feel like any hobby really is a good distraction for if you're feeling sad, but definitely editing, because it's just something you can sit down and do, and it doesn't take a lot, because you know, it doesn't have to be the best thing, but sometimes it can just mean a lot to you personally. So I think, you know, if you're feeling down, you should definitely get into editing or do something like that. So this one is Better Days Will Come, PewDiePie edit. I didn't even realise that I used the same thumbnail as he did in one of his videos. It was subconsciously that I did that.
If we could live in Japan or not. So we met with visa people and we met with tax people. But it's just so difficult. That we feel a little overwhelmed by it.
It's important to not let feelings get
Obviously, this is not my best edit,
try and cope with it your own, and
but
at the same time, some
I
things are
really
just
love it.
hard to
I don't know,
talk
it just
about,
makes me feel
but
good
you
when I
can't
watch it.
share it with everyone.
We knew it was going to be difficult, obviously, but there's a lot
Obviously,
of
it as well as that, I've broken my own rule of not adding, you know, because he's speaking in the video, but I don't use that audio. I use a different audio dubbed over it, so it looks a bit off. But I don't care, because this edit wasn't meant to be good. It was just for myself, really. But I thought other people have probably, you know, PewDiePie's helped probably millions of other people. So if I just put this out there, then it might kind of reinforce their love towards him as well. So yeah.
factor in.
I want you to know that it's okay.
I didn't edit out the watermark on this
It's
as
common to
well,
feel this way, and everyone
because I think the watermark, they made it a bit smaller, I think, which is really good, because now it's better to edit out. Yeah.
goes through different emotions throughout their life. And there's nothing wrong with that, and there's nothing to be ashamed about. You guys support both of them.
Do it.
For this part.
Hey Felix, I finally did it. I started watching your videos in 2014 and they eventually started helping me with self-harm eating disorder issues that I had. I watched your videos whenever I felt the urge to hurt myself and they would distract me from the pain I was feeling inside. Now I'm proud to say I haven't self-harmed in 4 months. When I was hospitalized for depression last year, I bought your books. I couldn't have made my...
Yeah, it just means a lot to me. If you like PewDiePie, you know, watch this video if you want. But you know, by any all means, don't feel like you have to. I also included at the end,
It's been an epic journey.
the end of gaming week, or when he defeated the Ender Dragon. I remember watching that video and crying. I watched it about 4 times, I think. I really like that. I think We Survived is another good one, made around the same time. I think it's just edited quite nicely. It's kind of a shame the watermarks there, but you know. Very good anime as well. If you're into anime, watch Silent Voice if you haven't already. It's really good.
What are you even saying? Get off! I can't even understand you!
Yeah, I really like that. I think it's just it means a lot to me as well. It's done like literally. It was the edit before my PewDiePie one, so it's similar time. I think that's probably all for my favourite edits. The rest are not bad. Let me know what you think anyway. I'd be interested in hearing what videos of mine that you like. I don't want to make this all about me though, because I couldn't have done this without you, and I wouldn't have really done this. Well, I would have, but your support has helped me so much and like really pushed me even more to do things, because I don't think I would have done reactions unless I actually, you know, had a few people who interacted with me, because I feel like reactions are kind of a very different sort of video where you kind of need interaction in order to do them, because otherwise, I don't know, I feel like you need people to watch them, whereas with edits it doesn't really matter as much, because I've always just done edits for myself, and if people like them then that means everything. I mean, I've done edits for other people, which I hadn't touched on actually in this video, but I think that's just because they're special to me and whoever I've done them for. So yeah, your support has been the one thing, it's made me want to make this video, and I genuinely, one of my favorite things about making videos is talking to people. It's the comments I get, just having really nice conversations with people. It's allowed me to meet so many amazing people. You know who you are, by the way. Yeah, I don't want to name names, but you know who you are. Yeah, it just means everything to me. I'll wake up and I'll just see a comment. I'll be like, oh, yes, and it just makes my day. It genuinely does. I love interacting with people, and I feel like if you ever dislike my videos, completely fine. Obviously, if you don't like them, that's fine. But one thing I urge you to do, if there's something about my videos that you don't like or you think could be improved, please let me know. Please leave a comment telling me what I could improve and where and why, because constructive criticism is always welcome. I always just want to make my videos as good as I possibly can, because I've realised now that I'm not only making videos for myself, but I'm also making it for you guys, for an audience. And so I don't want to make them, just good enough for myself. I want to make them good enough for everyone else to enjoy. So thank you so much. It really, truly does mean the world. And I hope you enjoyed this 50 subscriber special. I'm sorry I couldn't wear my hat the whole way through it. The string is broken. And it's the only hat that doesn't have Peppa Pig stickers on it, because I have a younger sister. It really does mean the world to me, and I hope you know that, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know too if there's any other TV shows you want me to react to, if you want me to rank anything, like Doctor Who episodes or Doctor Who seasons I could rank if you're interested. Or I could just do a top 10 of all time Doctor Who episodes up until, you know, series 12. Or maybe classic Who reactions of specific episodes, because I've watched a few, not a lot, but a few. I'm still like working on watching through them. And if there's any other just types of videos you want me to make, I'd be really interested in hearing your input. Thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for supporting my channel, and for being here, and for watching till the end. If you have, you know, well done, because I waffle. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Good evening, everyone. Today I'm wearing a hat, and not because my hair is bad.